Hey y'all, it's Miss B. So, in this video, I'm going to be helping you practice your trombone at home. So, we're going to be going over how to safely take your trombone out of the case, how to put it together. I'm going to show you like the different parts of the trombone. I'm going to show you the different slide positions and how to properly hold it. And then I'm going to show you a short melody on the trombone of what you could do after practicing. All right, class. So, you have your trombone case right in front of you, and so you're going to want to make sure that the label, so Yamaha, this one's Yamaha, you want to make sure that label is on the top, so you don't want that on the bottom when you're taking your trombone out of its case. So now that we know that the label's on top, we look over here. Another way to make sure that it's on top, that the case is flipped the right way, is to see if this latch comes up. So you want this little latch to be on the bottom when you take your trombone apart, and then you're just going to flip this, and then on this side as well, flip that up, this latch, and put it down. So make sure those latches are on the bottom of the case, and then you just flip this up. So this up here is what we're going to take out first, and this is the slide, so this long tube right here. And then we have the bell, so that's the next thing we're going to take out. We're going to take out this bell, and then this is the tuning slide back here, so we're going to take all that out. And then the last thing we'll put together, you flip this little thing up, and then this is your mouthpiece. And that'll be last that you put on the trombone when you're ready to start practicing. Right, so first, we're gonna take out our little slide. So that's this big long tube. This is our slide. So you're gonna flip these little things. So then it's not secured tightly in there. So we're gonna hold it like this. And then we're gonna have it sitting on the ground. All right, so we're gonna take out our bell. So one I just showed you. So we got this. And so you see the longer end, this one. So this one and this are going to connect. So you want the longer part of the slide and the part of the bell that has this little round thing at the bottom that spins. You're going to put that over the long side of the slide. There. And then you're just going to kind of have it where it looks like that. And then you're going to spin the knob clockwise until it tightens. And you don't need it to be super, super tight. Otherwise, if you get it stuck on there, it's kind of hard to take off. So just screw it on until it tightens and don't push it too far. Now we're going to grab our mouthpiece, which is I showed you in the beginning where that is. So you're going to flip open that little tab, and this is what you're going to pull out. So when you're putting your mouthpiece into your trombone, you just want to set it in there lightly. So you'll set it in there like this, and then you can turn it a little bit, and it won't come out. You do not need to turn it very much. Like you turn it a little click, and it'll stay in there, and you don't need to push on it super hard for it to stay in there. We have our slide lock. So we have the slide, and you see it's not coming out right now. Like it's not going anywhere. Which you usually see on trombones, you go wah, wah. So in order to do that on the trombone, you have this little lock here, right here, and you're just gonna move it to the side. And you don't need to push it super hard, like it'll move pretty good. And now this comes open. So once you undo your slide lock, you wanna make sure you're holding onto this part at all times. And I'll show you how to hold the trombone in a little bit here, but yeah, so you're gonna wanna make sure you're holding on to this part because this part can come off and it can bend, so you don't want it to come off. You wanna make sure it stays on. And so yeah, that's the slide. So we're here at the slide, and then you come to the bottom and there's this little lever right here. So you see there's a little bit of water coming out. So that is condensation that builds up into the trombone. It's not spit, so you don't have to be grossed out by it. But this just allows the water to get out of your trumpet, because we don't want, I mean not your trumpet, your trombone. We don't want the water to stay in that. That's not good for it. So you just open it like that, and if your arms are long enough, you can blow to empty out the water, and the water will come out faster. But if you don't have long enough arms, that's fine. You can just shake it a little bit. Make sure not to shake it too hard, but the water will come out either way. So you just hold open this little water key. You hold that open and then shake it, it'll come out. Or you hold it open and blow and it'll come out. Yeah, so that's the different parts of the trombone. Sometimes some of you might have an F trigger, so that would be right over here, and that helps you reach notes better, but we can go over that at a different time if you guys have that. You can just let me know if you have some other little contraption here. It'll just be a little loop that you can pull. And we can go over that at a different time, but there can be a little trigger that is added to yours, but it probably isn't. You probably don't have one. Yeah, so that's the different parts of the trombone. Now we're gonna go over how to hold the trombone. So you have your trombone like this. So the bell is facing out. So we have the bell here. And so this part, like next to the slide, the tuning slide, you're gonna have this little bar here that's by the mouthpiece. You're gonna set that on your shoulder. And that's where you get your support from your shoulder and then your hand. And so your hand, you're gonna have your thumb come around here, around this little bar in between the bell and the tuning slide. So your thumb's gonna go around that bar. Your pointer finger is gonna come around here by the mouthpiece, kind of hold on to the little mouthpiece receiver. And then your other fingers are gonna go here. So that's how you hold it. And then you can go like this. That way, all your weight is on this hand and your shoulder. So everything should be good there. So that's how you hold it. And so this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like little finger guns, and then you just put it up. And so this is what it looks like from the other side. So my thumbs are on here, and then I have this, my pointer finger on the mouthpiece receiver and the mouthpiece. And then my 3 other fingers are just holding it right here, in between the slide and then the mouthpiece receiver bar right there. Yeah, so we're just gonna take the mouthpiece off, and then I'm gonna show you what I do with my lips. So you go, you do that. It kind of looks funny on video. But you just make little with your lips, but you don't use your finger. You just blow air through your lips and keep your lips loose and relaxed. The most important thing is to not tighten your lips. Like, don't tighten it, don't squeeze. We don't want it to be uncomfortable for you. So you're just gonna blow like that. Through there. And it's gonna make a little sound. And just make sure not to tighten anywhere. Just let the instrument do the work for you. So you're gonna blow through your instrument. So you're gonna have this part, this bar on your shoulder, and your hand in the position I showed you, and the little finger guns, or the little L. And then you're gonna blow through here. And that's how you get sound. And so the different slide positions, so there's slide position 1, which is what I showed you, which means the slide is all the way as far as it can go towards me. So this is it when you first open the trombone. When the slide lock is on, you're in first position. So first position is this. And this can also get you different notes, but we can cover that in a different part. So you can make So you can make different noises with it. But yeah, just try to make this noise with me. And that's first position. All right, so second position is when this is a little bit out. It might be a little different for everybody, but usually for mine, I see a little bit of the actual slide right here. And so it's when this little slide part is like one of these, another one of these away. So like, just make sure that this little metal bar comes out, and then you're in second position. That's the next position. So this is first position. To get to second position, you just pull it out a little, like that. Right to there. So you just pull this out until it's right here. And so it's not past the bell, you see. It's right in the middle of the bell and your mouthpiece. So it's like right there. See, it can make multiple noises, but then to get to third position, you go here. So the rule of thumb is you move the slide all the way to the bell so that your fingers line the slide and the bell up. So you see how my fingers are touching the bell, and then it's also holding the slide. That's where third position is, right here. Third position is right here. That's third position. And then fourth position is when this bottom end of the slide is a little bit out from the bell. So you see the bell's here, and then the end of the slide is here, and then the slide hand is right here. So this is where you want the slide hand for 4th position. See? And then you make that noise, and then 5th position is right here. It's kind of in a little weird no man's land. So D is here, right? So you just move it out like another length of this part of the slide. So you think this slide's right here, another movement of the slide right here. So that's 5th position. And then you go out to 6th, right here. 6th position right here. So it's probably going to be a far-ish reach. So it should, like, your arm is almost all the way extended out. Or you can think about it as like even another length of one of these away from 5th position. See, I can make different notes with it, but this is the position that you make for those notes. And then the last position is 7th. Some of you guys might have to move your arm down like this to reach 7th position. So like you'll have to play it like this. Or some of you might be able to reach it just fine. So that's 7th position. 7th position is all the way out. So if you think about it, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, you just go out. So the higher the number, the farther out you're going to be. But yeah, if you ever need to reference this video again, you can always come back, and this will show you where the slide positions are. Boop, boop. And now I'm going to show you a song. All right, now I'm going to show you Mary Had a Little Lamb. So if you want to play along, our slide positions are 4. That's the first one. So our first sequence is 4, 6, 1, 6, 4. So that's like the first 3 notes. So that's what this is going to sound like. And I'll let you watch me like this.